Hey, welcome to Camping with Hay. Spock and I are out in a state park. Right now we're just looking for a camp, and then we'll set up. Everything that we have for tonight is in my bag right now. Spock and I are gonna keep on trucking. The ranger said I can camp anywhere I want back here, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, guys, I think I might have found our camp spot for the night. Right in here looks perfect to me. So I'm gonna chain Spock up and see about setting up camp. I'm gonna figure out where to set up the tent. Got that set up for the night. I think right in here might be the spot. All right, guys. If you like cool time lapses of tents being set up, you're in luck, because you're about to get one. We got everything set up. We're just hanging out in the tent for a little bit, give Spock some time to relax. We're just hanging out, looking out. But yeah, so here's the bedroom. Here's Spock's bed. We got our kitchen. These are my packaging, extra clothes and water. Yeah, I got a hammock set up out there from some possible star watching. The stars don't get great here. This state park is in the city, so it's kind of meh. But yeah, since we can't have a fire, we'll be using a camp stove. Simple little camp stove. I forgot something in the car. So before I start cooking, Spock and I are gonna hike back to the car real quick. It's not a major walk or anything. And I'm gonna get that. And then I'll come back and we'll start cooking. But what do you think, Spock? Yeah, he's loving it. hear quite a bit of people around. I'm actually camping on Halloween night. I figured there wouldn't be too many people around. It's a Sunday. Who camps on a Sunday except for crazy old Hay? And also it's Halloween. Who camps on Halloween? All right, Spock, you wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? All right, let's go for a walk. Yeah, this battery's dead. Camera's gonna turn off any second now. I still have the GoPro, but yeah, kind of came unprepared for this trip. This was just a spur of the moment thing. We have a big 2-day backpacking trip, if you can call it that, coming up in 2 weeks. That should be fun. Going down to a national preserve, backcountry hiking. Okay, so for what thou now? Today for dinner, we are having a simple soup, just some chunky chicken, broccoli, cheese with potato. Spock just has his normal dog food tonight. I was going to make chili mac, but when I was at the store, the aisle that had the chili and the mac and cheese was extremely busy. Like, everyone at Walmart was in that store, was in that aisle right there. So I went over to the camping section, and lo and behold, I found this chili mac dehydrated meal from Mountain House Adventure Meals. I've never had any of these before. It says just add water, ready in 10 minutes, no extra cleanup. So that should be pretty easy. I also have a plethora of candy. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it or not, but I have some butter and some popcorn kernels, and I'm going to try and pop. Hopefully it'll go out well. It's getting darker and cooler by the second, so I'm going to get to cooking. All right, so with this, I just boil water and get going. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna eat the soup cold. And get Spock's food going here. Get this water boiling. Set a cup and a half of water, so probably a lot more than a cup and a half. Oh yeah, that's a lot more than a cup and a half. It's probably more, something like that. Wow. This is the wrong pan. Let's get him boiling. Get Spock's food going. Want some food, bud? Want some food? And hopefully he'll eat it right away. The ranger, when I checked in and got my permit, was telling me that there is an invasive ant species. The Argentinian ant. He said they don't bite or anything. We have local fire ants here that are worse, but he said when they come, they come. you go, Spock. You want your food? Okay, can't see anything, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish eating. I just gotta add water to this and let it soak. I'm gonna eat, get in the tent for the night, and yeah, I'm gonna get that going because it's getting dark quick. I'll see you guys in the tent. Okay, so Spock has eaten. For some reason, he wanted to eat in the tent, so we are in the tent. I'm about to eat my food, and then we'll see about cleaning up and making some popcorn. Other than that, it seems like my GoPro died. Hopefully it's just the battery. I don't feel like I left it on, but hopefully I did, because if I did, that means it's just the battery just died. If it doesn't get in the 70s tonight, I might dip out. I hate camping when it's hot. It's not excruciating. It's a little in the tent. I can probably move the rain fly. I don't think it's supposed to rain. I'm gonna check the forecast here pretty soon. Spock's just chilling. He's just looking outside. I got the GoPro working again. I just took the battery out and put it back in. It does have a 20% charge, so that's good. I ate. I did not care for the chili mac. I wish I had gotten real macaroni and real chili, but you win some, you lose some. It wasn't horrible. It's just not something I would buy again. I'm pretty full. I don't think we're gonna try the popping popcorn. I think I'm just gonna munch on a little bit of chocolate, finish my orange drink, and have a good night. Spock's still having a good time. So let's talk about Spock for a little bit. Spock is 9 years old, and he is a Dachshund Pit Bull mix. I adopted Spock when he was about 2, and he is an IVDD survivor. Spock was given a 5% chance of walking again after surgery. It took a while, but he proved them wrong. He is able to walk, as you probably saw while we were hiking in. Spock was paralyzed for 6 months after surgery, and during that entire time, he was happy. He was down for 6 months. He healed, he recovered, he can walk, he can be a dog, and we're out here allowing him to be a dog. IVDD is invertible disc disease. Basically, the discs in a dog with IVDD's back age prematurely. And what this does is it makes them susceptible to slipping discs. And when they slip a disc, it's a little different in dogs than it is for humans because their spinal cords are different. When a dog slips a disc, it has potential to paralyze them below the injury. And that is precisely what happened to Spock and thousands, probably millions of other IVDD dogs out there. One thing you have to keep in mind when it comes to IVDD, if they become paralyzed, is dogs don't care how they get around. As long as they aren't in pain, they don't care if they're walking, they don't care if they're dragging, they don't care if they're in wheels. As long as they can get around, they are happy. They don't view handicaps such as not walking as a negative like humans do. It's not a fun disease. It is genetic. You can prevent the attacks, and it is possible for a dog with IVDD to never have an attack. And in dogs like that, the majority of the time, the owners don't even know their dog has it. Most people don't know their dog has IVDD until they have an attack and it hurts them or paralyzes them, and the owner goes to the vet. It is not a death sentence. On its own, it isn't painful. On its own, it doesn't even really have any observable symptoms, but it does degenerate those discs and make them prone to herniating. And when they herniate, that is when everything happens. When it herniates, that is what we call an attack or a flare-up or an IVDD episode. And yeah, they are not fun. They are preventable though. In another episode, we'll talk about prevention, ways to prevent IVDD. I will see you guys in the morning. If anything interesting happens before then, I will tune in, but my light is getting low on juice and I kind of want to save that in case I need it tonight. Have a good night, guys. Good night, Spock. All right, I gotta make this quick because I only have like 4% battery left. But if you're wondering why I'm suddenly in my backyard, it's because my cameras died while I was trying to pack up and everything this morning. Everything that could have gone wrong with my cameras on this trip did. I'll be surprised if you're seeing this video, but if you are, great. If you liked it, give me a like, subscribe if you would like to see more. I'm just getting home, had a good night's sleep. Probably went to sleep around midnight. Woke up somewhere in the morning before it was bright out, and messed with Spock a little bit. He was cold. Ended up unzipping the bottom of my mummy bag and letting him sleep in there with my legs poking out. So yeah, got up around 8, woke up, packed up, left around 10. It is probably about 10:30, going on 11 now. So I'm gonna go take a shower and get on with my day. It's a day off today. I haven't had one of those in a week. I'll see you guys on the next trip. The next trip is gonna be out backcountry. I don't think Spock is gonna be there. I think it's gonna be a little too much for him. So, but he did great. He's hanging out. Where's Spock? Yeah. So, yeah, that's it for today. Peace, guys.